like hazy gray blue color. It's absolutely stunning. It kind of reminds me of a little bit of a stormy day. Like, you know, when you look outside and you're like, it might rain, but it's like the perfect day to take a nap. That's like the color. Yeah.
Right. Well, when you look at it, what's the first color you see? I see blue.
Yeah.
Look at that center stone. And by the way, we launched this in 2023. So it's taken us 2.5 years to actually bring this back. It took us that long to gather up enough material to actually bring this ring back because, like you say, it's sold out. It was very, very popular. The reviews were spectacular on it. I think people, you know, when we call it gray blue, you expect, okay, it's going to be gray. But look at that. What do you see? You see that gorgeous, large center stone. It really has a lot of blue in it, circled with diamonds. You know, and I always try to put diamonds around it because the diamonds are white. And when the diamonds are white, you see the true color. If I put yellow gold around that, it's going to mask the color a little bit. So we want to put diamonds around it so you see it. And then we also scattered a few diamonds around in the pave on the side. Because again, we wanted you to see the pop of color, the beautiful blue and gray. But we also wanted you to see some sparkle so you could see the true color with the diamonds. And you know, we first saw this in Tucson in 2020. And it had just launched. It was a new find, but it was very gray. It had too much gray in it. And I didn't think it was very pretty. They were calling it something like sterling or spinel or something like that. So I didn't think they were that pretty. But a few years later, somebody came to me and said, Peyton, I've got some that actually is really blue. It's a gray blue, but it's really, really blue. I said, all right, show me. Because I didn't believe him.
Right,
because I had not seen it
I want to
yet.
see it.
I want to see it with my own eyes. And when you saw this, and when I saw it, I thought, wow. And, you know, a lot of times collectors give you what they have. You know, and they say, okay, that's it.
And you're always like, no, no,
and I'm
no,
like,
I think there's more.
No, because I know you're still a little bit, it's coming out of the mine, and I know you can still get a little bit. It's going to take you 2.5 years to accumulate enough for us to do a ring again. And you know, rarely do you see pave colored stones because they're just very hard to match and they're very hard. That's a great shot. I wanted you to see underneath it because when you look at it, you see there's actually a grill or grate. People call it different things. And that really sets this ring apart. It takes it to that next level of really fine and makes it very comfortable.
It feels like silky on your finger. Like there's a bold presence to it, but it's so comfortable when I'm wearing it.
Well,
like it's not rubbing in between my fingers. Oh no, it's okay.
I talk too much.
No, not at all. I was just saying, because you did the high polish. So like there's no stones rubbing against my finger.
No, not at all. And when you see it, I want to tell you, it's like a silk finish. You know, we used to call it a silk fit, but I don't know why we don't do that anymore. So, but occasionally, especially in vault discovery, we do what we call a silk fit, which means it's very comfortable. And this is extremely fine pave work. A lot of pave work, like if you had your ring on and you put your sweater on, it would stick and it would catch on the stones and on the metal, but not with this very, very fine pave work. You're going to look at it, you don't see the metal. All you really see are the gemstones. And look how blue they are. You know, we call it blue-gray or gray-blue, but look at the center stone. What's the first color you see?
You see way more blue than gray, but it is like that sort of like, there's a little bit of a cool tone to the blue, so I can definitely see where that gray comes from. Sizes 5 through 11 available, but we have fewer than 3 dozen to go around. By the way, just back in, fewer than 3 dozen to go around with a savings of $560. Sizes 6 through 11 are available. And I think it's nice that you did it for us in 14 karat rose gold, Peyton. And the tone of the rose gold here is perfect for that icy blue tone. Like it's not too coppery, it's not too pink. It just is like a hint of that warmth against that icy blue.
Well, we tried it with yellow, we tried it with white gold, and we thought, you know, it's really pink gold that really, really makes it pop and really shows off how beautiful the color is. I love that. Now we're seeing that from, I don't know, 10 yards away, 10? Yeah. But look how beautiful it is. Look how sparkly. Look how blue it is. It's really a nice size ring. It's not a small, petite ring. It's a very, very good ring. There's a lot of 14 karat gold. If we do lose your size, Don't be afraid. It can easily go up one size or downsize one size
nice.
with the 14 karat gold.
That's good to know. And by the way, this is a stone that symbolizes the ability to stand the test of time, which I love that as we think about our age of possibility. My mom has a big birthday coming up this year. She does. And I think about, you know, her standing the test of time and her different challenges and the things that she's been able to do. And now she's an author, so she keeps adding new things.
Oh, wow.
I'm always like, she's always up to something. I'm like, Mom, what are you up to now? But for many of us, you know, you reach different milestones and you want to celebrate those milestones maybe differently than you did before. And why not bring home a ring that symbolizes all that you've been through in life and all that's still to come?
Well, you know, you mentioned earlier that make a note of why you bought something.
Yeah.
Is it to make yourself feel better? Is it because you're a gem collector and you have other colors of Spinel, but you've never had a blue-gray Spinel? Is it anything? And at the bottom of the story, there's a little place for you to put the date and why you bought it. Yeah. You know, is it a special gift for somebody? Is it just to make you feel good? I mean, there's lots of reasons. I think, you know, when we buy ourselves a present, we always get something we want.
You better, or else you really don't have anyone to blame if you don't get something that you want. J430909 is your item number. Keep in mind you can do the 5 monthly payments or with your QVC credit card, 18-month special financing, and you're looking at about $116 a month. This is rare for Vault Discoveries. Usually when we see something from Vault Discoveries and it sells out, that's it. Like Peyton tries to get more and he can't. In this occasion, we were able to, but we don't have a lot to go around. If you like the size 6, we have 8 available. Size 7, we have 10 available. Size 8, we have 4. Size 9, 6. Size 10, there's 4 available. And size 11, we only have 2 available. So make sure that you complete your purchase, because when you're hearing like 2, 3, 4, sometimes like it'll be in a couple carts at a time and it's like off to the races. Like the first to check out wins, which I feel like when I like get something before it sells out, I won, even though I paid for something. It feels like a prize, the prize that I paid for. So the first to check out in some of these cases with some of our sizes will be the one to be able to bring it home. 14 karat rose gold, you're getting real genuine diamond accents as well, and that faceted blue gray Spinel. J430909 is your item number. Any special care with this one?
No, very durable, very strong. It's 7.5 to 8 on the Mohs scale, which is quite durable. But really, when you look at the color, you think, okay, what other gemstones? There's no other natural gemstones that has this color except diamonds. No other gemstones at all. So when you're wearing this, and people are going to say, it has the brilliance and the sparkle of Spinel. Because people know there's pink Spinel, there's red Spinel, there's other different colors of Spinel, but very few people have ever seen this color of Spinel. And that's one reason that makes this so unusual, so collectible, and really, I think it's just a spectacular ring.
Yeah, when you get it on your finger, it's even more beautiful in person, because as I look at it on my finger, I definitely see a lot of the blue. But when I turn my finger certain ways, I see like those little flashes of gray, which, like I said, it's almost like the day when you know it's gonna rain and like it's still blue outside, but there's like a little bit of gray in the sky as well. And there's something about that calm moment before the storm where you're like, all right, I got a few minutes to get home. I'm gonna like get all cozy and I'm not going outside anymore. It feels like that calm before the storm. Like that's how I describe this stone.
You know, you're right on. That's exactly when you look at it. And you see the motions. It's like looking at a storm coming, because when you look at it and you see, and that's one of the great things about Spinel, it has movement, it has life to it. You see the sparkles, you see the blue sparkles, the gray sparkles, the silver sparkles, all in the different stones. And I think, you know, pave, pave, pave. I can't say how difficult it is to do true pave. And true pave means that the stones are so close together that you don't see the metal. And when you see that, all you see are the sparkle, all you see are the color, all you see are the gemstones. But I think if you're a gem collector or just a lover of blue or a lover of the unusual, again, this is going to be a conversation piece. You don't see this in jewelry stores.
I don't know what jewelry store you would find this in, but it's in our jewelry store. It's back in stock and it's on sale. J430909 is your item number. All right, Peyton.
Oh.
I
feel like a
want to
drum.
come to one of these vaults.